Right then, this is the hand tapping project using this old drill press I got off the car boot for £1.50 if you remember. I've turned it upside down so when I got the handle on top, the body is interfering with it. I want to drill and tap the bosses in these little cranks. There you go, for a steam engine project I'm doing. So I found a few bits around the workshop. I found an old chuck, God knows what off, and this extension bar, but it's a bit out of shape. I need to straighten it up. I found an old bushing, but I don't think it was suitable. I might have to make one. That's where we are so far. Alrighty then, I've got myself a piece of chromium valium steel. It's an extension bar to a socket set. I need to form a taper on the end, but it sounds pretty hard, and I bet it is. I don't know what the taper is in the chuck, maybe it's a B6, it sounds familiar, I'm not sure. Anyway, I've jammed a piece of steel in it with some bits of wood, and that's now extended the taper out, the angle of the taper I need, so I can set the compound slide to it, which I've done. So now when I wind the compound slide in and out, you can see it now follows it closely. I've now got the right taper, well near enough, we'll give it a go. It's only a couple of quid's worth of metal end it there, isn't it? I'm cutting the shaft with a negative rake carbide insert. All seems to be going well. Here's the finished chrome vanadium shaft. It was 40 thousandths out when I put it in originally. And what I did, I found the eye spot, marked it with a marker pen, took it at a lathe and gave it a good wallop with an hammer. And that seemed to tickle it straight. And then I finally finished the whole thing off with 20 thou cut. And it's running quite well now, it's within a thousandth of an inch. So there you go. So I'm more than happy with that. Next thing, I'm going to put a taper on it. I'm now cutting the taper on the end of the chrome vanadium shaft ready for the chuck, using the compound slide. Well, there's certainly potential there. I've just put it on loosely. I can hardly get the bloody thing off. There we go. It's a little bit gnarly. You can see the old tool mark, but it is the hardest material in the world. Right, next stage, I'm going to make a brass bush for it. Next, what's needed is a brass bush. Luckily, I've got this thing for a brass hammer project I'm doing later on. On eBay, they want £25 for 2 inches. I think I paid 35 for the whole lot. So there you go, don't buy a metal off eBay, get a metal from a stockholder. finished off the bushing in the Colchester, and now it fits the veranda. The metal bar, lovely. Also the clamp to the jaw stand fits perfectly, so I'll assemble the whole thing now. Okay, we're in workshop C now on the 20-ton press. I've just put some Loctite on the chuck, and the whole assembly's in the press, ready to be pressed. I'm going to try and take it up to 2 or 3 tons. It'll take 2 or 3 tons to come off. I've not got 2 or 3 tons grip. Some people say I've got a concrete grip. I don't agree with them. I've certainly not got one like 3 ton anyway. Oh no, 2 ton. That's it. Oh no, a bit more. That's it. Well, that shouldn't come off. Yeah, good. It's always important to put the best bushing on, because you forget that you're buggered. There we go. This is my favourite part of the project. Job done. That's a 6BA tap, about 2.5, 2.7mm wide, and that's used on manual steam engines, so it's quite delicate, so I didn't want to snap that off in the workpiece. There we go, there's the finished article. I got that brick tool T-bar off the car boot again. £2, I didn't know it was a brick tool, so that was a bonus. It makes tapping effortless now, look at that now. It's like a dream tapping. Like a dream come true. The whole project was quite easy really, but if you don't have machine tools, I presume you could make that out of Dell on engineering plastic or nylon or even wood. A blocker would screw a block of wood on top and drill an hole through, and you don't even have to machine that extension bar, just use it as it is. And the taper for the chuck, you could just grind it on the end and stick and glue it on, similar to what I've done. So I think you could make it at home without all the machine tools. So I hope that was interesting for you. Thanks for viewing.